Do you ever wish that you could hear God speak to you? Do you ever think, if only I could hear God speak to me? If only I could get a message from God for this situation? Or you hear about other people who hear God speak to them, but you don't. Well, God wants to speak to you. And so the invitation's open to you to take this prayer, this dangerous prayer this week. Speak to me, Lord. And to pray it regularly and to pray it every day. And I just want to give you two very practical things that you can do just to know, how does this work out? What do I actually do day to day over the next week to pray this dangerous prayer? And the first one is this, is to seek stillness. To seek stillness. If you want to hear from God, if you want to get messages from God, you've got to clear out the clutter in your mind and in your heart. And to have some stillness is the best way to do that. Now, I know that can be challenging for some of us, but we need to find it if we want to clear out our minds and hearts. And practically, that means we have a still space, that we have somewhere that's not going to be disturbed. It means also that there shouldn't be any devices near us that connect to the internet. Get rid of laptops and phones and tablets. In fact, just look at this picture for a second. This picture will tell you all you need to know about seeking stillness. See, there's only one person who's focused there, who can really see what's going on. And that's for us. We clear stillness and clear everything away so they can properly see and properly hear. You know, like when you got a glass, maybe you got a glass of water or a glass jar and you put lots of mud in it and swirl it around and it's spinning around and you can't see through it. But actually, if you leave it still for a bit, it all starts to settle. It becomes clear. You know, so just finding that space and maybe just calmly breathing and letting yourself rest. You know, so do that before any sort of listening. Before you pray that prayer, speak to me, Lord. If I'm honest, I find it harder these days to be still. You know, I find it harder to get that space than I used to. And one of the things I'm finding really helpful to me over the last year or two in terms of finding that stillness is actually to walk. That actually to go on a walk helps me mind settle and my spirit to settle. And often I'll go on speak to me, Lord, walks, where I'll maybe walk for a long time and I'll just say, I'm just open, God, if you want to speak to me. And I just let my mind meander and my thoughts meander. But somehow the physical walking just releases me from the tedium and the trivia and helps my spirit soar, as it were. And I often can hear God speak in quite powerful ways.